Hello, friends and family of Room 15. My name is Mrs. Rodgers, and this is another week in 4th grade. In reading, we are going to move into identifying the difference between, the reasons why we would use primary sources, which are first-hand accounts, and secondary sources, which are second-hand accounts. We are continuing writing our mission reports. Next week is the week where you get the layout of the whole thing. You're going to be so happy. You're going to be able to see, my student can get 5 points on slide 1 by having these specific things. And then you can review that with your student. We do a slide a day, but I will tell you that some students are not doing their best effort. Today they had 40 minutes to find 3 things, and I want to say like 25% of the class was really able to do it with fidelity. That means that we'll be redoing that slide tomorrow, and I'll be doing some reteaching about how to find questions in Google. In math, we're going to continue with the short division. That will move into long division as February moves along. Next week, I'm so excited about short division turning into long division, but that's that following week. Next week, we are finishing up the regions. I thought we would finish it up this week, but it turns out we need just a little bit more time to really understand the geographical features of each of the regions. Students can identify the regions, but we really want them to understand what are the geographical features that build up that region. So for example, for the coastal region, we have cliffs and bays and all kinds of things. So that is what we're going to be finishing up. We'll also be doing an art project with beans so that they can separate and show. And the final project will be that bean piece of art with some index cards explaining the geographical features of each region. In social studies, we're continuing with the mission reports. And with the mission reports, next week is the week where you will get this is all the slides that students need to complete, and on this slide, this many points are available, and this is how you get them. There will be very clear rubrics. I always invite parents to please look at the work that their students are doing, and if you feel like I've made an error, or if you feel like you could argue for a few more points, I'm always happy to listen. Next up, we did reading. Writing, we're continuing writing with our writing progress and writing our research reports. Next week, I'll really be teaching that topic sentence, the skill of identifying and writing topic sentences. Really good topic sentences help writers round out their writing so that it's not so stagnant and like, this is my mission. It was built at this time. You start with something like, there were lots of different things that happened back in the day. I'm not going to think of one right now. That's just the way that it is. So then we talked about reading. We talked about writing. We talked about math. We talked about science. We talked about social studies. I want you to know that I'm actually going to be moving to a more data-driven instruction. And what that means is I'll be using data from Lexia, MobyMax, and Prodigy to make decisions about instruction and to help students fill those academic gaps. When we go from one year to the other and we really haven't met all of these standards, we can leave behind what's called academic gaps. The reason for the data-driven instruction is to really drill down where students need extra support and to give them the practice and the time and the confidence to really struggle with that content and overcome that gap. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. My number at school, no, I don't have that memorized, but my email address is jenna.rodgers at canoctiusd.org. I'll go ahead and leave that in the information down below. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. It is my job to be the best teacher I can be for your kiddo. So if you feel like there's anything I can do different to better meet the needs of your students, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm looking forward to next week. It's going to be so much fun, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Take care of yourself and be kind to each other. Bye.